want to set up on your system would be your company information. That is under the System Menu tab. You would go to System Menu, System Setup, and then select Company Information. When the box pops up, you can enter in the company name, phone number, fax, mailing and shipping addresses, email, website, and you can also add a logo here for your business. So once you've completed all the fields, you can hit save. You can always tell which box you're in by which box is highlighted yellow. So once you've completed all this information here, you will save. The system menu, system setup, system settings. Under system settings, you'll have 5 different tabs for different things within your system. The first tab is sales, which will give you an option to set up one or multiple different sales tax rates. You also have an opportunity to set up your sales settings. There are toggle buttons which you can turn from yes to no easily depending on how you want to set your system up. Billing. These billing settings will be used each month when you do billing. These are toggle buttons as well between yes and no. And if you plan on charging a service charge to past due customers, the blank for apply service charge would need to say yes. And then you can choose, put your annual rate here and a minimum service charge amount here. The default due date would be the date of each month that your payment would be due from your customers to pay on their accounts. So this minimum due date is, the default due date is the 10th of each month. And you can set your due date to be the 5th or the 15th or however you would like to set that up. Under the Customer tab, you have a couple different options there. For inventory and receiving, there's a serial number, duplicate serial number option here, as well as some inventory receiving settings. This setting is used in your receive inventory screen. And lastly, we have the Reports tab. For the balance cash drawer, if you want your drawers to be separate and to start out with the same starting amount, a set amount each day, you would toggle this to yes and then put your amount here, depending on if it's 200 or 400 or 1,000 or whatever you wanted your starting cash drawer balance to be for each drawer. You could set it up here. It's very important that this amount is for each drawer, not for your drawers, all your drawers combined. This is for the next sections for inventory reports. It's a toggle for reordering less than minimum. Lastly, on the reports tab is the email information within the system. You can set up an email address to have the customer's invoices, statements, payments, multiple different things can be emailed to a customer, and that email, the store's email information can be entered here under the email information. Once you have changed all of these settings, you can save them, and you can always go back at a later point in time and change any settings that you didn't get right the first time.